We turn now to Elrond, Maclean, and Don Chokecherry over at Coach's Corner to discuss the latest developments in the N.A.F. draft this season. What can you tell us about the draft pick highlights this season, Elrond? Well, as you know, Doug, the N.A.F. draft works to ensure that the Blood Bowl teams at the top of the food chain stay at the top of the food chain by giving the best teams first dibs on the best new recruits and star players. All the top tier coaches have now made their picks, so Cabal Vision and most of the major sponsors have already left the building. But the arena is still full of hopeful has-beens, players suffering from niggling injuries and more permanent, grievous ones, amputees, overpaid star players nobody can afford, and hundreds of stunties, snotlings, skinks, goblins, and halflings.
A team of halflings. He could have chosen many other races, but even so, his preference fell upon the harmless and chubby little halflings.
Looks like this coach is going to hand over 120,000 gold for a young ent, all the way from Fangorn Forest, known only as root beer. That's more than 10% of his N.A.F. funding, but fortunately, Doug, the hobbits come cheap, and here they come. At the front of the line is Fenris Leadfoot, an old hobbit with no skills whatsoever. Next up, we've got Fatty Maggot, who looks like he's been snacking on too many sautéed mushrooms, all the way from the Marish in East Farthing. And here we've got Dildo Brandybuck all the way from Buckland with a stupid smile on his face. And now, Bywater's only blacksmith, Samwise Magoo, looking to earn some extra coin to keep the moneylenders at bay. Next in line at the all-you-can-eat buffet is Hobbiton's own Shire Reeve, Bungo Burrows. And all the way from Mitchell Delving in the West Farthing, Gorbadoc Sackfill of the Old Stock Sackfills. And here comes Fatty Maggot's thinner but dimmer half-wit brother Nimrod Maggot, feet still caked with marish mud. The Maggot brothers are inseparable and fearless despite having absolutely no talent whatsoever. Thoroughly mediocre hobbits. And of course, the notorious Lotho Sackville Baggins, one of the few hobbits who would rather raid your larder than work a day in his life. And last but not least, Tube Carrot, reputed to be the greatest carrot farmer from Binbale Wood in North Farthing. Wait, I spoke too soon, Doug. Here comes Mandrake Proudfoot of Tuckborough. Probably the best amateur pickup Blood Bowl player in the Green Hill country. It's hard to believe those 10 hobbits cost a combined total of only 300,000 gold to draft, Doug. Looks like this coach can afford another ent. Wait, here's a surprise. That's no ent, Doug. That's Old Man Willow, an irascible Huorn from the old forest of Buckland. Hard to believe this coach has recruited 12 players and still has almost half his treasury left. I guess that's what happens when you scrape the bottom of the Bloodweiser barrel and put together a stunty team, Doug. That's what you call Moneyball, according to the bean counters and the Wizard Tower elites. In theory, 3 hobbits should perform as well as 1 witch elf, Doug. But in practice, we'll have to wait and see.
I'm looking forward to these next few matches, Bob.
And looks like the coach has hired an apothecary in case there are some serious injuries. But let's be clear, Doug, these guys are quacks and snake oil salesmen who are as likely to harm their victims or their patients as they are to heal them. I don't know about you, Doug, but I'd probably buy 2 hobbits for the price of that butcher. And it never hurts to throw some coin into hiring coaching assistants, Doug, to help with scheduling of matches and lodgings and travel, especially with hobbit teams who refuse to play if they haven't had second breakfast. And of course, a few scantily clad cheerleaders pay for themselves almost immediately, just through ticket sales alone, and of course, hooliganism.
All you need to do is sign a 500-year contract. If you forfeit a payment, don't worry. They only sacrifice you to Sotek.
And here we go, introducing the latest Blood Bowl N.A.F. team in the franchise, Eleventy-Two Hobbits. Looks like this team's got horseshoes coming out of its ass, Doug. And it's a good thing too, because these hobbits are going to start dropping like flies. They haven't spent a single hour training together or tossing a pigskin, Doug, but looks like the coach is already signing 112 hobbits up for a league competition. And they have a new sponsor, Black Orc Blood River, the official camping equipment co-op of Mordor. This poor Hobbit team has existed for less than 5 minutes, and they're already scheduled to face off against the Bloody Ravens, an undead team, Doug. And here they are. Our coach is taking some last-minute advice from their assistants and sizing up the undead team. It's got ghouls. Two wights from the Barrow Downs near Breetown are going to be a force to watch out for. They hit hard, Doug, and they are hard to knock down. The mummies are slow and clumsy, but almost as strong as the ants. And last but not least, we've got the skeletons and the zombies. Not particularly agile or fast, but hard to take out.
Have you looked at Facetome recently, Bob? Did you know you have a fan club?
Have you looked at it, Jim? There's a petition to remove you from the air.
And we're off!
I hope your front door is locked and your phone is switched off. It's match time, and nothing can come in the way of a head coach and his Blood Bowl.
Good evening to all you sports fans. Get out there, Bob.
The rain is pouring down. That'll make the ball slippery and the pitch muddy. Expect a lot of turnovers and falling players.
And the hobbits have won the coin toss.
Don't expect to inflict long-term injuries. The undead are the kings of regeneration.
Looks like Fenric Leadfoot is taking up center field on the scrimmage line. Lotho Sackville Baggins moving to the backfield. And Tube Carrot joining him in the backfield. Bungo Burrows and Nimrod Maggot making some adjustments in the right field. And Samwise Magoo and Gorbadoc Sackville doing parallel adjustments on the left field. And it looks like 11-2 Hobbits are ready to receive the ball. And the kick goes wide and deep into the Hobbit end zone. Sackville Baggins hustles back to provide some cover to the ball.
You know, I often think Blood Bowl might be better if we just got rid of the whole ball thing and got straight to the maiming.
That would be blood without the bow. It's just war then, Bob. You can see that any time at my house.
I can? Let's go there.
And here comes Nimrod Maggot running down the wide zone to give some extra coverage. It looks like Root Beer the Ent is going to make a hit. But can he decide who to hit before the game is over?
There's nothing better than hitting someone smaller than you, Jim.
Now it looks like Old Man Willow's turn.
Go, big guy.
Looks like a solid hit against Boris the Zombie.
With arms like 3 there's only only going to be one result.
Unfortunately, it's very hard to hurt you if you're already dead. Samwise Magoo coming to center field. And Gorbadoc Sackville joining him. And here comes Tube Carrot going for the ball. Can his little hands pick it up?
The ball is in the player's hands.
Amazing! These hobbits only have a 50-50 chance to pick up a stationary ball on the pitch. But is he going to push it further than his little legs should take him? And he's going for it. Still on his feet. Not bad for the first round of a match by a gross of completely untrained hobbits. Let's see what the undead coach can do.
That's it! Get in their face! He'll get an assist now. Wuss.
And one of the barrow-wights is coming in for a blitz on Fatty Maggot. This looks like it's gonna hurt.
That looks painful.
The coach is shaking his head, but there's no way he's gonna waste an apothecary on Fatty Maggot. It's back over to Eleventy-Two Hobbits.
A great game so far. I seem to be having a little dull moment, but it'll pick up any second now, I promise.
And here comes Tube Carrot with the ball to center field. Good coverage, a full hobbit cage. He's thinking about passing, but then he realizes he's not actually a quarterback.
The bigger they are,
The harder they punch.
smack!
Back over to the Bloody Ravens for their second turn, and the Undead are looking to bring some pressure on the ball and to the Hobbit carrying it.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
He's coming to help his buddy. That's gonna hurt.
And here comes another barrow-wight blitz. Samwise Magoo is knocked down and stunned. The crowd goes wild, but it's back over to the Hobbits. Can they move the ball up the field?
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent. It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling. What's happening down there? Knockout!
Root Beer the Ent KOs one of the zombies. That should make some room on the pitch. And Old Man Willow has his eyes on one of the ghouls. Looks like he's going to go in for the blitz.
That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
That'll help a player move without risk. They're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid tactic.
Didn't advance the ball 1 foot, but it's already back over to the Undead. Can they get inside that cage?
The players arrive to assist their teammate.
And here comes a blitz from one of the barrow-wights again.
Likes to be well assisted in a fight.
But it's just a soft touch. Lotho Sackville Baggins, the little weasel that he is, managed to scamper free just in the nick of time. Back over to the Hobbits. Can they move the ball forward this time? Bungo Burrows moving into position for the assist.
Safety in numbers.
And with the white temporarily distracted, Old Man Willow has a good hit. Oh, no. Is the coach going to risk a reroll?
Sometimes the not this time.
A solid hit, but those whites have good armor. And it looks like the hobbits are moving up into the wide zone, trying to advance the ball finally. Can they protect Tube Carrot from the undead onslaught?
Bit of a lull. What are you up to?
I'm thinking about what to have for lunch. Roast elf heart or baked halfling legs. Oh, yummy. Violence, Jim. It's the only answer.
Looks like the undead are trying to gang up on poor old Root Beer the Ent. Are they going to be able to take him down?
They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
Back over to the hobbits, and it looks like the right field is wide open all the way to the end zone.
Two big ghouls that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Sometimes the not this time.
Old Man Willow's getting some great hits, but he cannot get through the barrow-wights armor. And there goes Tube Carrot carrying the ball, making a break for it up the sideline. And he's going for it. A risky move, but he can almost taste the end zone and the lunch that's waiting for him in the locker room for halftime. Dildo Brandybuck moving into position to give cover to the ball carrier.
Ball is secure. Can the other team steal it away? Did anybody catch the ball tonight?
Any action this player makes risks a turnover.
Back over to the Bloody Ravens, but it does not look like they're going to be able to catch the ball. Fortunately, this is Blood Bowl, so they might still be able to murder a hobbit or something.
They've gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good.
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
And here comes the barrow-wight blitzer. This could be ugly.
Yeah, smells like a good old-fashioned fight.
Rather than the knee.
Samwise Magoo nailed in the groin. He's going to miss next game, but the coach is not going to send in the medic. Back over to the 11-2 Hobbits, and the right field is still wide open. Here goes Tube Carrot straight down the line. Lotho Sackville Baggins coming in for the assist. Old Man Willow getting ready to pound this barrow-wight another time.
Because two big guys is always better than one.
That's quite a few of the opposition surrounding that player. They need to be very careful. That's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one.
Gone into the opponent's tackle zone. Should be good. Is the assist gonna be enough to come out on top? Knockout!
Back over to the Hobbits. Will they try to inflict some pain or just run the ball in and take the lead in this match? Looks like they're going to run it in. Tube Carrot with the ball.
Touchdown! Half-Life just around the corner. The game's getting interesting.
Well, with that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get this match started. The Dogs are doing their job. Despite being in the lead, this team now has to kick the ball to the losing squad.
They'll want to get it back as soon as they can.
The thing about Blood Bowl is how it brings everyone together in a common joy of death. You have orcs, dwarfs, men, and even beastmen sharing the delightful violence in the same stadium and all desperate to see some shredding death. They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth.
They've grabbed the ball. A wise move. as it's quite fundamental to the game.
This player, the attacker, smells weakness. Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt. Whoa, that player is a real wall.
That's funny. Even Siege would struggle to untangle that.
Because two big guys is always better than one. They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich. Don't push him out of the way. Foul them off the pitch.
Unity is strength. They're still standing.
That's it. Get in their face.
And it looks like the white is going after Tube Carrot. I don't think that's a coincidence.
I imagine that in their dreams, at least, they're winning this match. Now that's a holding maneuver, if ever I saw one. pans getting fired in the morning. Not what you'd expect. Then, this is blood.
The undead fumbled the ball on the first turn of the second half, but can 11-2 Hobbits turn that to their advantage?
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Orbidoc Sackville moving in for the assist.
Fantastic.
What was that, Jump?
What, Bob?
The whole fantastic thing?
Oh, I'm just trying to introduce a catchphrase. My agent says it will help for future gigs.
Don't do it again. I hate bad puns.
Bungo Burrows trying a risky dodge through the undead tackle zones. And he makes it, pushing, going for it, making a run for the ball.
That's it! Get in their face!
Well done. They have the ball now. He missed that action.
Because two big guys is always better than one.
That player is looking quite smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before the fall. They're getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see the dead insects in your teeth. That's it. Force them back and then pow! Jim, did you know that some cheerleaders get paid more than the players?
Is that a fact, Bob? Why?
Well, it's a question of what the fans are looking at. And who would you rather look at?
Those players are very close. Smells like a fight is about to happen.
More the merrier.
Well, at least they're not dead. Yeah. We don't just spend time on the bench for that.
Lotho Sackville Baggins positions himself like a fat speed bump to try to slow down the opposition. Mandrake Proudfoot joins him up on the left field.
He won't leave him alone anytime soon.
Old Man Willow finally removes one of the mummies from the field, clearing up some space. So perhaps the Eleventy-Two Hobbits might be able to put some pressure on that ball.
On balance, I prefer the passing game to running down the field. One tactic is for the intellectual elite. The other is for simpletons.
I like running down the field. So, whenever time I moved right next to a teammate.
This is going to be decisive.
Bungo Burrows coming in for the assist and putting some pressure on the ball carrier. Let's see if Old Man Willow can remove another opponent from the field.
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Smack!
More the merrier.
With arms like trees, there was only going to be one result in that spat.
An important blitz by Root Beer the Ent, putting some pressure on the ball carrier for the first time in this half. Can the Hobbits follow through and take the ball away? Mandrake Proudfoot taking a risky hit against a skeleton. This could go either way. And he manages to take him down.
Push it. This could be a sack. I love it when that happens.
Root Beer the Ent taking a hit on the ball carrier. Oh no. Well, the coach uses a reroll and smashes the barrow-wight.
That's the way. Get him.
More pain for that team. Their pain is our gain.
Finally, some payback for those barrow-wights pummeling the Hobbits all game. Argyle the Punisher suffers a ankle injury, but of course he manages to regenerate. Old Man Willow's stomping on a downed foe. Not the smartest move, but the fans are loving it.
Not up to much today, poor thing.
This Sackville Baggins is better at stealing your silverware than picking up the ball. But hopefully, the Hobbits will still have a chance.
me of the... That's why I love this game.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
Smack!
Yeah! Let's finish on an upbeat and violent note.
Unfortunately, you can kill these skeletons again and again and again. Look at him, regenerated. He's already ready to come back onto the pitch. Nice hit by Dildo Brandybuck, but not enough to actually injure the ghoul. It does, however, free up Root Beer the Ent for a blitz.
Fair fights can be so overrated. There's always room in sport for a scrap like this. Sometimes the Undead.
The attacker has an assist.
A fence may solve this problem with players being eaten by the crowd. Just a thought. Failure that could cost his team dear.
Nimrod Maggot has the ball. The Hobbits took it away from the Undead in the second half and are poised to run it down the sideline.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top? Closing moments of the match. We've still got players hitting each other. Love it!
Tube Carrot has been singled out ever since he got a touchdown in the first half. The Undead have had it in for him. But it's just a flesh wound. He should be back in no time.
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
With arms like prunes, there was only going to be one result in that spat.
Haha, here's some friends.
Not a wise place to end your turn on the border of the pitch. If the player gets pushed into the crowd, well, the last time that happened, it took 3 days to piece the body back together. If the player is pushed here, it will finish in the public. And in general, fans are much more dangerous than players. Toes there. He didn't see the opponents around him, did he?
That player is so close to a world of hurt. Less defenders flying more, the easier it's going to be to move. You think it's a touchdown?
Any advice, Bob, for the side that's down 2 touchdowns?
Make out your will and check your insurance policies. Keep away from the fans, because they're not gonna be happy. So many touchdowns, Jim. I've lost count. I mean, I can only count to 3 anyway. That was a lot, right?
A final score of 2-0 for Eleventy-Two Hobbits, and winnings of 70,000 gold. That should be able to buy them 2 more Hobbits to replace the 2 that are injured and are going to miss the next game now. Fenris Leadfoot wins the MVP for the match. He's out next game, I think, but he'll be back. And on the Undead side, Carnivore Breaker, the ghoul, got the MVP. Looks like an orc team is scheduled for the next match. But for now, here's our Eleventy-Two Hobbits. Fenris Leadfoot, MVP. Fractured Arm's gonna miss the next game. With luck, the next match against the Orcs will prove even bloodier than this one. And thank you to our sponsor, Black Orc Blood River. Stay tuned for more ultra violence.